Hi loves, it's Elle and welcome back to my channel and happy Kind of Foundation Friday. I got my hands on the new sold out E.L.F. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. It's supposed to be a dupe for a very high-end product. Let's see if it works, how to use it. Let's get the lowdown on it. So before we get started, hit the subscribe button, share this video with somebody you think might like it, and let's do it. Alright, so what this is this actually came to me in PR and I was so excited to try it. A while ago, I did a review on the Charlotte Tilbury Glow Primer. I forget what it's called, but it's basically the exact same thing. This is a liquid filter is what they call it. There are definitely many shades. I chose number 2, and they said that they're like shade altering, so you can have like it it spans different skin tones. Each shade does. Its key ingredients are squalene and hyaluronic acid. It's basically supposed to hydrate skin while blurring lines and pores for a smooth, radiant finish. And so what we're going to do is we're going to look at this on the skin by itself, and then we're going to look at it with foundation on top of it, and then I'm going to apply it in some strategic places to see how it goes. And then we are going to give it a little bit of a wear test just to see if it gets like intensely greasy or if it actually stays glowy, because half the products that I've tried don't stay glowy all day. All right, they did send me the little brush that goes with it, but if you have their putty brush, which I have, you can use that too, or another brush. So this is the complexion brush by E.L.F. Okay. So, as you know, I like a good hydrated skincare routine, but I did not put anything on except for my regular SPF, which is my Kinship SPF, no moisturizer, regular skincare. So what we're going to do is we are going to pop this on one side of the face, and they say to put it all over. It has a large doe foot applicator, which I absolutely love. And I'm going to put it all over my skin, even where I have fine lines and wrinkles. And we're going to blend this bad boy in. I am going to keep it away from under my eyes. And I am going to keep it away from underneath my nose, around my mouth. Just because that's where I have like a lot of fine lines. As we age, as we do. Wow. Look at that. That's beautiful. It's really pretty. Do I think it blurs fine lines? I mean, maybe for like a 20-year-old, but I'm 43, so for me it's not going to blend fine lines. But what it does is, the reason why they say that is because sometimes when you illuminate like this, the light will bounce off the skin and kind of give an optical illusion of less wrinkles. But sometimes a primer like this, and if you're going to wear it just like this by itself, can actually accentuate fine lines. So take that for what it's worth, but I think it's gorgeous on the skin by itself. You only need a little bit. Price point's obviously great because it's E.L.F. I love the brush. Their brushes are really beautifully standouts for me. I just wanted to put a little bit more right there. Now, obviously, as you know, products like this are not super great for oilier skin types because normally you would already have this beautiful glow. But you could also use it strategically if you are more oily on top of foundation, or just kind of around the perimeter of the face, leaving the center of the face bare. Now I'm going to take my Lisa Eldridge foundation. Take whichever foundation you want. So one that is more of a skin-like finish, or the other is going to be more of a matte finish. I'm actually going to use it on the same brush because the Lisa Eldridge foundation is known to morph to whatever you have underneath it. It is a skin foundation. And for me, it does have a tendency to be more matte. And so by using the same brush that you used, or same sponge, you're also having just a touch of that glow on the brush already. And I already know that I love this foundation, so it's going to be a good wear test to see if I still love the foundation with this primer underneath it. Why not go over the eyes? Why not? Awesome. Complexion looks amazing. Really beautiful. Nice and glowy. I am not going to set this because that's kind of the whole point, is to have some nice, beautiful glow to it. So what I'm going to do though is I'm going to add everything else to my skin. I'll be right back, and then we can talk about it and see it in natural light. Okay, so here it is. I don't have one stitch of powder on. I think it looks great. I think it gives a really beautiful glow. So like if there's a matte foundation or a skin-like foundation that you love and you just wish it had more glow, this guy might be like an amazing buy for you, because this would last you forever. All right, so here it is. So this is something that I would probably not do normally, just because I think the glow is really nice. It's really natural where it is right now, but you absolutely can use this right here. Now, if you have some fine lines and wrinkles, don't be super afraid with this, because it is a liquid. It's worse if you're dealing with a powder, but just keep in mind that it can accentuate ever so slightly. So this product does go a little bit, goes a long way, so just use it sparingly. And again, since it is colored, you want to make sure that you use it on top of your blush. And of course, you know, I don't know, not for me, but a lot of people have a tendency to use something like this down the nose. That's totally cool too. I'm just blending this in. So it can be like a soft, glowy highlighter right here. I mean, of course, you can bring it, you know, down your nose and all this stuff that the young kids do. But I think it looks beautiful. I don't think it's accentuating any kind of fine lines that I have or any texture here. I think it looks gorgeous. It looks nice on the tip of nose if that's your thing. So I think overall this is beautiful. And let's go look in natural light to see what you guys think. All right, so the lighting actually is really nice right now because it's golden hour. But this is what it looks like. It looks a lot more natural in person than in front of a bunch of lights. So overall, I really think it's gorgeous. I would hope that it stays like this. The foundation, as we already know, stays a long time. So let's give this a little bit of wear test. I think it looks pretty. I just didn't bring it up too far here because this is where I have starting to have those fine lines. But it's not too overly glowy. It definitely just looks more dewy rather than glittery. So if you were worried about that, it is not glittery. It's more of a dewy finish. All right, I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, so this is a total of 6 hours of wear with the foundation and the primer underneath it, or the glowy primer. I think it looks amazing. It doesn't look too weird. Sorry, that light is really bright. I'll come back. I think it's held the glow really nicely, especially right here. It does not feel tacky, like extra tacky for any reason, even though I did not powder it. So overall, I think it's a really beautiful product. I think it kept everything looking nice and glowy and dewy. Let me know what you guys think. Have you heard of this product? It's one of the ones I think you guys should definitely check out. All right, thank you all so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Lots of love from me to you. Bye, loves.